Hi guys, I'm going to make another meal stretcher today, and this is called Shipwrecked Casserole. I've got a large slow cooker right here, and I have my hamburger in here because you have to brown a pound of hamburger, and I browned it and I went ahead and put it in here, and then I realized that that wasn't the first layer. So I took it out, and I'm glad I did because it said to grease the whatever you're using. So the directions for this will be below in the description box. It called for 4 onions sliced, but it's easier to chop them, and this is the correct way to layer it. I had huge onions, so I just used 3. And I like onions, but I don't know, 4 would have OD'd, I think. Alright, so there's the recipe below will be the correct recipe. I don't always follow directions, as you know. Alright. Now it calls for 4 sliced potatoes, which goes on next. And of course I didn't slice them. I cut them up with the Vidalia onion chopper. Much easier, but if you want to slice them like the directions say to do, hey, go ahead. Alright, now this is a pound of hamburger. It goes on next. Gonna sprinkle it on here. I want to get most spots covered. You don't want anybody not to have any meat. Alright. Okay. Next thing is rice. What did I do with my rice? I had it all measured out here. Oh, here it is. So this is a cup of uncooked rice. Going on top of the hamburger. And it called for 2 cups of celery, but you know, if you all watch my videos, you know I don't like celery. So I've got a cup. I mean, I tried to accommodate somewhat, but I don't like cooked celery. But I'm gonna suffer through on this one. So this is a cup of celery. There we go. And this is 2 cups of carrots. And I love carrots, so I didn't cheat on these. There we go. Well, that one didn't. It said to slice the carrots, but these are small, so you know they ought to do. Now in the bowl that I had the celery in, I'm going to mix 2 cans of tomato soup right out of the can. Now you can also season this as you go along. I seasoned the hamburger. I didn't really season anything else. Looking for a... Oh, sorry about that. Getting my spatula here. Get my 2 cans out, I'm sorry. So this is 2 cans of tomato soup and I'm putting it in a bowl. I don't get my finger stuck in that little loop. Now it says that you can season this soup. So I don't know, I guess they mean I would season the potatoes, but in the rice, but anyway. Who am I? I'm just halfway following directions here. So into the 2 cans of the tomato soup, I'm going to put salt and pepper. Just because I want to. And because it says to do that. And you're also going to add 2 cups of boiling water and stir it all up. And instead of regular salt, I'm using Jane's Crazy mixed up salt, just because it'll add some other spices. Alright, I got some pepper right here. I'm still with you guys. Alright, I got some pepper in there. Now here's my cup measurer here. Let me turn this around so I can get 2 cups. This is one of those teapots that whistles. And I didn't want you all to suffer through that, so I went ahead and boiled water. It's been waiting. First I'm going to stir the seasoning up in this soup. Then I'm going to pour the 2 cups of boiling water into it and stir it again. Alright, next step, of course, is to just pour it over everything. And that's what I'm going to do. Everything gets poured. Now I'm going to put the lid on this, and it's going to cook in this slow cooker 3 to 5 hours on low. Now the actual recipe called to put it in the oven for 3 to 5 hours and cook it on at a 250 degrees. Well, heck, I can do that in my crock pot. Now if you choose to use your oven, that's fine. Alright, we're letting this bake here, and I will bring you back when it's done. Alright, it's been 5.5 hours, guys. It takes, sorry about this, takes a little bit longer, I guess, in a crock pot. But it looks to be done, but I have to say the last hour and a half, I had it on high, not on low. But it looks like it's done. And it looks good. It really does. It looks wonderful. I'm going to dip down in here to the bottom. We got a lot of rice and potatoes and hamburger in here. And I'll just throw some of these carrots on top. But this is it. This is your shipwreck casserole. Shipwrecked casserole. Nice and thick and hearty, and it is a casserole. It was just supposed to be done in the oven. But since I'm, you know, I'm not big on rules, I just do what I want to, I guess. I'm going to try to give this a taste. I did put some seasoning in it, but I'm not sure if it's enough. I'll let you know. It's so hot I can't taste it. Well, I will tell you that it's very good. Very good. But it does need more salt than what I added. Give this a try on a nice cold day. It's easy to make. I mean, you know, you can do it in your crock pot. But I'll put the recipe below. And it'll be exactly how it's supposed to be done. And how you choose to do it is going to be up to you. Give it a try. Thanks for coming in, spending a little time with me today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. And subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, you all take care. Hi guys, I brought you back to show you that we ate most of this casserole. But in my opinion, the combination of potatoes and rice is too much. You have to have the rice in it to absorb the liquid from the soups. I would use something other than potatoes for a layer, like a nice thick layer of mushrooms or green beans, or your choice of vegetables, but I would not use the two of them together. Also, if you're using a crock pot, be prepared to cook it 6 to 8 hours. I'm not sure that it would be any different in the oven. But, and the seasoning, this was not enough seasoning at all. So as you put on a layer, season it at that time. And the carrots actually called to be sliced, and I didn't slice them because these were small. Slice your carrots. They were good, but they weren't soft enough. So, alright, until next time, you guys take care. I hope this helps you.